What's going on, everyone? If you are like me, you are absolutely watching Bitcoin right now like a hawk. We've had a little bit of a retracement, but it looks like at the start of this video, we're kind of getting back on the other side of things. About an hour and 18 minutes until this 4-hour candle closes, and we should actually get a bit of more of a confirmation if we can get this to close above our previous candle. Again, we were down here, but since then we've actually started to make our way back up, which is obviously a good thing. If we get this decent close in this area here, it'll be good. Ideally, we want to try and close above it, because you see here in this faded highlighted yellow area, this is a current area of resistance, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I just kind of want to go over a brief bit of TA for you guys and let you know what it is that I'm looking at right now. So this area of, turbulence, if you will, this goes all the way back to March 13th. So assuming that we can actually get a close on the 4-hour, either on this candle or the next one above it, like I said, we'll probably, and again, if you're following me on Twitter, I'm talking about this, we're probably going to see a decent upside break to 61,000 and some change. And if we can get past that, we'll go against the next level of resistance at the current all-time high, 61.9. And should we actually get past that, it should, for the most part, be pretty clear sailing for the duration of our flight here. So my target on this is around 67,000 for the price of Bitcoin. Currently have a long going in right now, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is this little bugger here that has popped up on not only my radar, but a lot of other people's radar. And it's ringing some bells here on Twitter, and I get it. If you've been paying attention to anything on social media, for anyone who's on TA, this pi cycle top indicator has become a little bit of a buzzword over the last couple of weeks. And I get it. We go back to 2017, 2018, when the market kind of fell apart. And when you're doing TA, it's common knowledge that you always want to look to the left. You want to look where you've been to know exactly where you're going. However, whenever you're looking at TA, you're never really relying on one indicator. And so for a lot of people who are just talking about this pi cycle top being, the buzzword that it is, in my opinion, that's what a lot of people are doing. They're just using one indicator. This indicator, well, I get it. It's, it gets views, it gets people talking. It's not 100% accurate. And I'll show you here. So if we look at, let's just look at some of the fan favorites right now. BNB, right? Pi cycle top indicator called the top of BNB March 7th, 21 at $239. Realistically, at $239, BNB was just getting started. Now imagine if you would have saw this, freaked out, and sold out at $239. Excuse me, it's late here. You would have lost 148% in just 42 days. Now BNB is literally around the corner right now from $600. And again, the pi cycle top indicator, which is really just two moving averages crossing, called the top at, again, 239. Let's have a look at another one. Well, it tried to kill ETH off at about 1529, and since then, we've run up to 2160, right? I don't know how much of a measured move that is. Another 40%. Let's look at another one. Hasn't called it on that. Hasn't called it on that. Hasn't called it on that. VeChain, it called it on VeChain a couple days ago, and since then has actually gone on to run additional give or take almost 30%, right? So the point is, the pi cycle top is not all that accurate. Don't freak out when you're looking at your chart or you're watching your favorite crypto YouTuber and they're hysterical and they're all excited about this crypto, pi cycle top indicator that's flashing right now. Again, I get it. It draws in views, but don't panic. Please remain calm. Focus on the strategy that you have developed for what you have going on, and do not panic. Who gets hurt in the building when the building's on fire? The people who are panicking. If you wake up and Bitcoin is selling off, don't panic and you won't get hurt. With that being said, would I be surprised if this actually becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy and people start to sell off because the pi cycle top indicator is flashing? That's a very real possibility. However, I just wanted to do this video to show you guys that, you know what, this thing isn't exactly accurate and it's kind of turned into a bit of a buzzword. And again, if you're using this as a part of your technical analysis, do not go away from the fundamental rules of having to use multiple indicators to confirm what it is that you think or you suspect that you're seeing. All right. Just wanted to do this quick video to get it out to you guys, because I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to wake up tomorrow and they're going to be freaking out. Don't panic. If anything that we're seeing, you know, if we're seeing anything right now, it's pretty much the fact that Bitcoin is really doing what we needed to do. You know, we're going to close here in an hour and 12 minutes. Again, we want to try and get as far up out of this little yellow cloud as we possibly can, this little yellow highlighted area that we can. Build another leg up and start to push the upside. I figured once we got out of this wedge here, we was either going to break up or break down. Definitely happy it broke up as opposed to broke down. But yeah, this is really the main story here. Focusing on what is Bitcoin going to do in these next incremental 4-hour candles. Can we close above it? We definitely don't want to break to the downside, but so far what we're seeing here is pretty good at the time of recording of this video. So guys, a major takeaway here, pi cycle indicator, don't freak out. It's just another indicator. You need to use multiple indicators when you're trading or doing TA to figure out, you know, if what you're seeing is really legitimate or not. Okay. So please don't let your favorite crypto YouTuber scare you. All right. See y'all in the next one. Peace.